Thank you.
I'll try.
That's what he goes by now. How'd you pronounce that though, Dave? Sorry, could you just repeat that? Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm gonna check my Twitch and see if it comes up.
It does. It works.
Oh, nice.
I see it.
But no one knows who that is. Oops, I hope you will hear myself twice in the stream now. Oops. Right, let's see where else I can post this. Oh, it's
strong, always touched hero.
Right, so typical ogre ban, as per usual.
It's like an in-house name now.
Rubik and Wind Ranger, so those are against Nat, because Nat plays both of them.
I don't think Nat's played anything else really. I know he did a faceless forward once, I think.
True, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Brexx draft. Where's the
Oh.
techies?
No one will let him pick techies. You'll see like techies is picked and then everyone left the lobby. Like a whole stream of people leaving.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just banning Nat's heroes is pretty targeted.
Tiny. That's not tiny. That's a Bane.
Yeah, Bane is Bane. Pretty good. Played Bane in a ranked game recently and have confirmed he's still good.
Nice.
Press R, kill hero.
Did you think something had changed?
Well, his brain sap got nerfed twice, so now the mana cost is a lot. Even at level 1, it's like 120. It used to be 90. But he's still so good at harassing. They didn't take away his 4 base
But you don't
armor.
even need to press any buttons. You just click on people.
Yeah, and even though it costs a lot of mana, it's still an amazing spell, right? 400 magic damage and heal. It's insane. Just don't cast it on Medusa if you're desperate for the heal, because the damage reduction from her mana shield means it barely heals you. Ah. A Baden.
New hero, boys. New hero.
I mean, picking a Baden in that case kind of makes sense because you're guarding it from being picked against Bane.
I mean, okay, I'm not sure that's the thought behind it. I think he just wants to play a Baden.
Oh, probably. This is the... I mean, it's won 5 games in a row now, so this will be the 6th if it wins. But you know why they got to pick it, though? They got to pick it because they banned both of Nat's heroes. So, there you go. AA is a counter to healing, and they were, I guess they're just so annoyed at the amount of healing Brexx gets away with.
Yeah.
They're just going to
for
pick
sure.
the anti-heal hero.
It was literally instant.
I think they knew. They like, if he picks a Baden, we are going Ancient Apparition. You can tell that veterans thought about it.
They've also banned Void, so I have no idea who Nat's going to play.
I mean, we've only seen Nat on 3 heroes. Doesn't mean he can only play 3 heroes.
I know that, but like, you know, maybe be surprised.
If you play Tiny with Meteor Hammer, can you toss and still get the Meteor Hammer off? There's no way, right? Like, toss Meteor Hammer instantly, and then they land in the hammer? No, I wouldn't have thought so.
There's not enough time.
I like the idea, though. But yeah, not enough
The
time.
Meteor Hammer doesn't come down as fast as they come down with the toss.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
that's true.
imagine.
But I had in my...
You haven't tossed them into the stratosphere for them to come down like a meteor.
That's
It's not
what
high
the
enough.
3 toss charges shouldn't be 3 toss charges. It should be 3 times the height. You go, whoa! And they come down like 3 seconds later.
Orbital toss.
Oh, it would be so good if it had a toss range talent where you could toss like twice as far. Like, woof. That should be his Zags. That should be his Zags. Forget the tree toss. It should be like super throw. Oh, it'd be amazing. They have a really long cooldown, like 3 minutes. But you could throw them like 3,000 distance.
10 seconds remaining.
Fucking home run.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good.
Jesus.
I would play
Into,
Tiny.
Like,
Oh my
horizontal
god.
toss. Like you chuck them through things and it does damage when you throw through them.
Oh, and they like go through trees and stuff.
Yeah. Like you're being kicked by Earth Spirit, but he gets to just shove people.
That'd be fun. I'd go for that. Or maybe multiple hero throw. Like Garrosh. You just pick up everyone in an area, just lob them.
Kinesis now, you just pick everything up.
Yeah,
Everything gets
Kinesis.
picked up and you just chuck it.
I remember when Kinesis came out in Hun, and it was like, this hero picks up all the trees and throws them at people. Oh, it was such a stupid idea. I don't know if he was any good though. I stopped playing when he was released.
I mean, it was Hon. Everything was overpowered when it got released.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They didn't know how to balance anything.
Well, Puppet Master's coming soon, apparently.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, people keep posting on the Reddit, don't they? About Puppet Master. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love Puppet Master to be in the game. It'd be awesome. But I don't think it's going to happen. Well, not at least the Puppet Master that Ben and I know.
Yeah.
They've taken a while
Anyway,
to.
there's a draft going on right now.
Well, there's a lot of bans, but the picks are taking their time.
Sven hasn't been picked or banned yet.
The problem with the analysing the bans in phase 2 is they are always 6 cores, and it is almost always the same bunch of cores.
I don't know. It could have been like a POS 4 Conquer. It's not something.
POS 4 Conquer. Yeah, POS 4 Conquer was played a few times, right? I think.
How many years ago? What?
It's not super unusual. The thing is, POS 4 these days has become such a greedy role that you can kind of get away with whatever. Okay, Lena, that's not for Roidz, and it's fairly early. And you know, Brexx has recently been playing a couple of games of support.
Yeah,
Lena.
I've seen that.
And I think
also on the other team.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's not for Roidz mid, and it's not for Brexx, so it's. I don't know why Veteran has picked it so early. It could be a support still, but. Is it I guess it kind of counters Bane because Lena has so much more attack range than Bane. You can just poke him out. So maybe that's the logic.
Yeah, there's not a lot of reliable set apart from with Ravage. There's not a lot of reliable setup on Radiant for like chasing down unless you can land your Light Strike array. You'd need an item, or at the moment they're just running away from you.
They've got good team fight, but not good pick off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Atos is a really good item if someone can rush it. Even Tide could rush it. Lena, I'm guessing, is going to be a support, so won't rush it or get it in time.
Could be mid. It could
be
mid.
It's the thing is, Lena is one of the safest mid heroes. I can't think of any hero who just dominates her own lane. So yeah, just go for it early. Fine. It's one of those ultra safe mids. I can't think of a hero who really dominates Lena. I don't think even Viper dominates Lena. Yeah, I can't think.
That attack range and the Dragon Slave.
Yeah, exactly.
You're always going to get something.
Yeah, of course. And you can farm easily farm a few stacks because Dragon Slave's cooldown is I think 7 seconds. That's off the top of my head. I'd love if I was right. I'm usually pretty good at memorizing cooldowns, but what is it? Let's find out. Oh, it's 8. No,
You're close.
I was close. It's low enough that you can just.
It feels like 7. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's like when you see the weather and it's like real feel.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
8-second cooldown, real feel 7.
So is the Underlord? That's not Underlord. Sorry, the Outward Devourer targeted at all, or is it just an OG ban?
Well, Noodles keeps playing it. It does generally do quite well,
fine.
but I just feel like it's weird to kind of blanket ban him unless you're playing Legion Commander or something like that. So yeah, Grimstroke has a combo with Bane. Couple of combos.
A core Abaddon then.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Brexx loves to have it POS 3. He doesn't like it as a support.
Okay.
Because he wants to get the Guardian Greaves up early and the pipe if needed. He will probably rush a pipe this game before Guardian Greaves. Good against the AA Blast, Lena damage. So it makes sense. Okay, we're quite deep into the reserve time. It's funny that I've been casting some, Dota University games where the players are only around tier 1. Well, we've got them in tier 1, tier 2, which means Herald players and Guardian players. And when they do a draft, there's no reserve time used ever. It is literally just pick. I'm like, whoa, guys, slow down. But because they have such a small hero pool, they just pick it instantly, even if they're doing a captain's mode. Whereas here,
offlane, what would you play? Oh, the Bristol Black, please, thank you.
They just pick it. No, they play a variety of heroes. You get invokers and stuff as well, and even even a Broodmother from like a Guardian player. They still stomp to the game. But yeah, they pick quick. Spectre does get countered by Viper, so I think that's the logic here. Spectre, and then you pick Viper. Viper's got the break. Viper slows Spectre a lot, so she can't really run anywhere.
Ironically, we have a Spectre in our voice chat at the moment.
I'm not convinced. I heard him speak his name.
Trying
when it
to
wasn't
advocate to the. Oh no, I was going to say the Arcana vote, but it's over now.
Oh so, yeah, the when I was
you to cast your votes.
When I was casting the tournament, the screen where nothing's going on, it said vote void on it. So they were advocating for that. I'm happy with both. I don't care who gets it. Like, I'm going to be happy.
When do we actually get to find out?
Oh, next TI.
At the International.
At TI.
It's at the International, yes, and I don't want to wait that long.
Yeah, we'll wait till TI then.
I don't want to.
Maybe they'll do an artifact TI and they'll release it then.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, you have to wait till 2021. It's going to take them that long to make the Arcana, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to keep the compendium till then at least.
Well, they're closing it.
A Reddit
but they're closing it soon. They haven't released Treasure 3, so
yeah.
I want the levels from Treasure 3. It might take me high enough to get the QoP, if I'm lucky. Okay, Phantom Lancer is banned probably because it stomped last game. It was a good comeback actually, the Phantom Lancer, but it was a very, very specific pick against heroes like Ursa. I can't see if PL is really that good against Spectre. Maybe it's all right actually, but against Tide AA Lina, I wouldn't really want to be playing PL against that. I think it's quite difficult.
We've got no catch on the Dire right now. Like, so not going to catch, no, like engage. Apart from an Abaddon waddling in.
But that's the problem with Abaddon. And at the games that he's won, they've always had some engage coming from their other heroes. So it's okay for him to play the pure healing role. But this game, they don't have that. So
yeah, they don't have a pos 1 and they don't have an initiator. So
Sven with Ags or Blink,
which
Wraith
is
King.
banned.
Sven's banned. Yes, Wraith King with Blink. Faceless Void is banned. And Slark is okay against
not that.
Spectre, but I think Spectre with Blade Mail is really good. If Spectre's not doing so well at early game, it's really good against Slarks. Alright against Viper as well. Maybe something to consider. But I just feel like I agree with Ben. They don't have any engage at all. What the Radiant can just run away. They're like, nah, don't fancy this fight. So yeah, just turn around and walk away. And
Ravage walk away. You're like, you have no hope.
And the Dire are like, no, come back. Oh shit. I mean, their early game is pretty scary, right? Viper's always good. You've got Grimstroke Slark. That's a good lane if you want to run it that way. Or I guess you've got Slark Bane, still going to be a good lane, and then Grimstroke Abaddon. Yeah, that's pretty strong. So yeah, I think it could go well for the Dire the early game. Maybe they'll just have enough momentum to win.
I think it kind of needs to go well for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a small sample size, but the Slarks that I've seen in my games recently have not managed to do a lot in the early to mid game anyway. They just end up being too fragile.
Yes. Well, Slark is a weird
hero. They've got the AA into the Slark.
Oh, so if you hit him with the blast, even in his ult, he's not getting any health at all, which is quite big actually.
Choose your hero.
All right. Mid laner then I'm going to have to assume.
Well, you've got Oli.
Mid Nyx into Viper is going to be sad.
You've got Oli, so he does play mid Nyx, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but into Viper now.
Lina is actually quite good against Viper. I think Lina may be on, for my opinion, on paper, one of the strongest mid laners in terms of just winning the lane. Long range, I think 670, it's absolutely insane. High base damage as well, that free attack speed that you get from casting spells. You can farm the wave, you can harass the enemy, you probably can kill Viper. But then Viper is also obnoxiously good too. So even lane mid, it's Oli on the Lina. He's got the Arcana, which is pretty trash, to be fair.
It's actually got less animation right now in the standing. It just sits there and floats, whereas other Lina kind of does other poses. It just does nothing. It just
her head's on fire as well. I mean, well, it was one of the first Arcanas, right? So we can forgive
they had to learn from something.
I really wish that they kind of redid that Arcana, to be honest.
That's the only Arcana I bought because there was a time it went on sale in the Steam shop. It was like half price, and then I sold it like 2 years later for full price. And that's the only Arcana I've ever owned, and I don't own it because I sold it.
Wow.
But you know, it was free £15 or something, so I'll take it. But yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, I quite like Nyx as a hero. If it's played by a really good player, it's fearsome. But who's playing the Nyx? I just missed that.
Nat.
Oh, well, could be amazing then. I mean, Nat's shown us some really sick Rubik and Windranger plays.
He'll go Meteor Hammer because he goes Meteor Hammer
I don't think... Yeah, he's got it on Windranger. He probably does it on Rubik. He probably does Meteor Hammer on... I don't know.
Void, anyone.
Void, yeah. Throwback to Noodles' Meteor Hammer Void, which was completely useless.
Oh my god, what a throwback.
He didn't land it on a single hero the entire game. Like, honestly, terrible.
Wait, while they were inside Chronos, didn't land it on them?
Yes, because he chronoed, decided to start hitting, then thought, oh, Meteor Hammer, too late, they just walked away. It was a terrible pick. But, you know, you live and you learn, Dan. He's also the person who bought Echo Saber, what was it, Ember Spirit? And then went Silver Edge for a hero against no heroes who needed to be broken.
Yep.
And he was like, oh, but the guide told me to. We couldn't find the guide. It's like he made it up.
He looked at the guide and went, oh, this is not, this is the Sven guide.
Yeah.
He said it was a Tortellini guide. So then we checked and it wasn't like there was no Echo Saber like on them.
Yeah, Tortellini's Dota 1 5.6 guide.
It was some deep Mexican tortellini that spelt wrong that he just found on the guide.
Like a Chinese knockoff tortellini.
Talk to the lady.
Belial laning with the hero he detests. Yeah, Belial, you have become what you sought to destroy. Oh, Brexx, he thought about shielding himself, so he's already leveled up the shield. And there's a bit of a fight top lane, a bit of a skirmish, but, you know, Nat has so much health regen. 8 health regen, he does not care, does he? Insane. He's just going to right-click. They've got no Orb of Venom in this lane, so they're not really going to be able to chase. Big damage coming out from the Anchor Smash. There's the stun. Roidz is really low. He can't break the tree. He did in the end. He had to use 2 tangos and his Quelling Blade. So now he's used the salve and 2 tangos. Oh, and he's bought another salve instantly. That's good play from him.
Yeah.
He realizes, I'm going to need that later.
Yeah, that was Tim's salve, so there's loads of regen out of the lane.
Now look at Ross being so aggressive on Oli early, as it should be. What brackets are these players in roughly? Yeah, as Karen said, I think the average would probably be Ancient. I think we've got 5 Divines today, but a couple of Legends. It doesn't go below Legend, does it?
No.
Yeah, 5 Divines. Who's the highest rank? Probably Roidz and Ross. I think they're both Divine 4 and 3.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think Roidz is Divine 4, Ross is Divine 3. Tim is maybe the lowest. Was he Legend 1?
Oh!
Already a courier kill.
Yeah, that's the salve on for
Rent
Roidz.
free. He's got 6 mangoes, Nat. Already eaten 1. Still 5 left.
He's not all 6 slots, not mangoes.
Oh, I remember when I did that on Tiny. I just built mangoes, nothing else.
Oh,
How many can you buy? I literally just built mangoes. Not even didn't buy any tangos. But I was gonna die. That's a lot of damage. Drekkon Veteran were like, we're gonna go in, and okay, they got a kill. I mean, Brexx even has a Photic Shield, but they've got so much harass on. But you think Grimstroke would be able to put at least a equivalent amount back onto the AA, but I guess not. AA's animation is pretty good.
He went Stroke of Fate first, not
Inkswell. Yeah, I guess he didn't think they could go in. Oh, what? Oli found a kill mid. He's going to die. We missed the double kill mid, but Oli got the kill first. But look how much more money Ross got. Like 100 more gold.
Oli's double his CS though. He's 9-5.
Okay. Well, it's not a lot CS early, but that's pretty good for Oli. Like that. Why is Ross under the tower though? I bet he said so lucky. It's the standard, isn't it?
So lucky.
Or maybe he was
so lucky.
Or...
Oh, TP mid, TP mid. Oh, so lucky. Look where Roidz is farming. They are very low in the top lane. Look at the dire. Tim, 2 tangos only. Roidz, absolutely no regen. Nat doesn't care. He's got still 4 mangoes. Wow, Nixon tied. You would have thought that'd be such a strong lane.
Yeah, it's just because they're denying the regen, because the courier didn't come out. So,
but
Roidz
level 1
just
fight also was so good. Like on top of that.
Yeah.
I'm amazed at that. I think maybe you could have gone Orb of Venom on the Nyx instead of so much regen, sent in more mangoes straight away, because then you could really get the right-click spam on.
Here comes the courier again. He's going to try and get it, but I think they're going to try and protect it this time.
I don't think they have ward vision of it, so I think it'll be fine. I mean, I never want to tell a player that I want them to lose, but I kind of want Abaddon to lose just because 6 wins in a row is too much.
I know what you mean.
You didn't say the player, you said the hero. So.
True. No, I don't want Brexx to lose. I just want Abaddon to lose.
Yeah.
Drekkon, he's doing a lot of harass in this lane, just right-clicking non-stop. I wish we could see damage done like they do in Omega League. Like a little overlay for that. I don't know where they get the stats from, but it's really useful.
I think they use like they've partnered with one of them strat things. Yeah.
But whoever makes the program, it's quite clever if it can kind of work out and pass information in the game live. I don't know why I'm not looking mid. Oli got another kill? This is the lane where stuff is happening. To kill a Viper, that is good, because Viper is known as a lane winner. And if he doesn't win the lane, he can struggle to come back. Yeah, it's pretty hard for a Viper.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Top lane is still very aggressive. Nat on full HP though, and he's holding a lot of regen. Nice big stun. You don't have any points of gush though, unfortunately. I guess he needs to keep the other spells for the lane. Better, and he lost his creep to the Hellbear Thunderclap. Did you know it was called Thunderclap? Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets the last hit. Big play with the Spectral Dagger.
On bot right now, going Grimstroke. Oh no, it's alright.
Yeah, he's got the bubble. He's got the bubble. I don't know if that dispels the cold feet debuff. You know, the you will be stunned if you stand here. Or do you have to wait
Yeah,
for the stun?
it's dispellable, so...
It says dispellable, but there's obviously 2 different debuffs. It just says yes, so we're going to assume yes is the answer.
It says yes.
Dispellable, yes. That's true. It's going to be a bit of a fight in the bot rune, but Belial's like, no, I'm standing here. With my ink swell, you have to leave me alone. Brexx is putting the slap onto Veteran. No all but Venom on Brexx. I guess he doesn't really need it in this lane. Oli's going to bottle his bounty rune. Standard stuff. He's got 2 nulls already. He is a level ahead of Ross. That's pretty huge. Laguna Blade now does, after the buff, 500 magic damage. It is a lot of damage. Only 100 less than Finger, but the cooldown is only 70 seconds. Which makes it a lot better than Finger early game. What's Finger's cooldown early? Does anyone know? First rank?
I'm not sure. Oh god,
I'm going to say 120 seconds.
I think it's more. I think it's 160. Oh, they got the stun onto Roidz. I don't think they're going to kill him. Don't have to dive. I think it's 160. It goes...
It is 160, yes.
Oh,
160,
right.
140.
Wow, that's a big change, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Goes from 160 to 40. Damn.
Yeah,
4 times lower cooldown.
Even lower with Ags and Octarine there. I think it's like 30 seconds or 20 seconds.
I think it's 20, yeah. 20 with Ag, so then Octarine. I don't need Octarine.
And then imagine there being an Arcane Rune and...
Oh, you want to get like that 10-second finger?
yeah.
They're doing a lot of damage to Roidz. He's got to be careful. If Noodles had Gush, I think he could have killed Roidz. And interesting, he's gone for Soul Ring on Tide, but he's still going for Arcane
He
Boots.
doesn't have Gush.
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't have Gush. He can't use the mana enough.
Well, he's kind of using it. I guess if you spam...
Middle.
Okay. Oh! No, Oli, you're gonna die! Oh, well, at least Ross got a kill. That's pretty good for Ross.
He had a DD on.
But Oli's already got 3 kills. Oli doing well. Oli's played quite a lot of mid recently, in the in-houses anyway. And he's been having some good success. He played Silencer Core recently, and we did win that game, thankfully. Oh, Belial's running in by himself. He's like, I don't need you, Brexx. I'm just going in. Now he runs past. Brexx is very far away.
Now he's out.
Brexx has got no mana. He's probably thinking, Belial, what are you doing? Bit of miscommunication there. No mana for a Photic Shield. So Belial, unfortunately, throws his life away. I thought the Lina was a support. Well, we thought that from the draft, but they decided to put it mid, and that was a good call. Lina's an amazing mid hero. Oh, Brexx, they're going on in bot. I heard a TP, but I'm not sure where it was. It might have been top. Brexx is pretty low. He may have to go back to base. Also has no mana. We've got salves coming in bot lane, so they're going to be able to sustain. Veteran's doing okay.
Going to Roidz. He's bought so much regen.
But that is the Roidz way. If you've played against Roidz, you know at least half of his net worth is consumables early game.
Ross is going top though.
Yeah, to help out his bro. He's only level 6 though. I guess Oli's level 8.
Oh, I mean, Tidehunter's under the tower right now. It's
He's going to get the courier. Just slaps the courier.
Oh my god, more regen.
the regen. You're just going to TP
Tim?
out.
No. They double cancelled it.
Hell.
They had both their 2 ways of cancelling it. But Tide is pretty annoying because he purges all the debuffs every time he takes enough damage. Nice double stun comes from that. They turn around, they kill Tim. No, they don't because Tim saps his brain. And that's going to be a kill. And now they are putting the stun onto Nat. Oh wow, Nat waits for his stun so Oli can get the follow-up. A lot of damage coming out from Oli, but Ross, he's actually fairly tanky. Is he going to salve between the ticks? Of course he'd try it. But it doesn't work. Oli got hit in time. Belial. Did I just walk straight past Belial? Oh, it's because he wants to get Roidz. Doesn't hit him with the Dragon Slave. But bot lane, that means Brexx is by himself, but they don't seem to want to go on him. The fight top is still continuing. Roidz is like, no. Oli is high level as well. He's already level 9. Maxing Light Strike Array second. I prefer to go Fiery Soul if I'm mid, but, you know, Light Strike is still a good spell to have maxed, so fair enough. But yeah, I'm more of a fan of getting the Fiery Soul up early so you can get even more right click. Ooh, Nat goes for another stun. They're going to miss that stun. It's just a little bit too late. Veteran goes top. He's playing pretty aggressive. Oli doesn't have mana for Laguna Blade. Veteran is diving under the tower. He's still got plenty of HP. Ross manages to get a kill bot. We're still having a fight here. Structural Dagger onto Ross. Roidz rather. Veteran, is he going to go in? Do they know he's still there? I'm not sure. Nat's ready with the stun. Stun does land on Tim. But Tim is pretty tanky hero. I don't know why he nightmade himself. Probably should have nightmade Oli. But they're going back under the tower. This is a weird dive. We've got 4 heroes. So Veteran is still in the trees. Doesn't have any mana for Spectral Dagger though. They really should glyph the creep wave now to buy them more time. That's what they should be doing. Doesn't matter. Brexx has finally decided I'm going to turn up. Nice double stun, well timed. He's so close to Ravage, he doesn't have it. Roidz is low, but he uses his ult. He's healing up a little bit. Tim, he's got brain sapping Nat. Do they have the damage to kill him? Nat uses wand. He doesn't have any spells on cooldown. Spectral Dagger slowing. Roidz, he's charging in. He does find him. A nice stun thanks to Inkswell from Belial. Oli, no one has any mana here at all. Now Drekkon's found its way top. Ravage is finally level because it's level 10, gets the outpost XP. Brexx, he doesn't have his ult up, but he's got a Photic shield. Veteran is fighting Roidz, doesn't want to. Also has no mana. Tim's going to go back. Ross has finally turned up. He finds Oli. Immediately puts the ult. Oli doesn't have a TP. I thought Oli's going to go down. Roidz gets a kill on him finally. Brexx is going to go down too. God, it is just kill for kill, and the tower is still alive. What is going on? This fight is insane. Ross, he's going to find Drekkon. Nothing Drekkon can do. That's a kill. It's an endless fight. Nat is like, well, F that. I'm going away. Oh, he has. Tim's got his ult as well. God, everyone's getting their ult midway through the fight. I can't tell who's won this fight. I think Radiant have lost because after Oli died and Ross finally turned up, Nat's already gone mid lane. He's looking for level 6. God damn. Like, what a fight that was.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Clown fiesta, man. If only... The only thing I would have said is, try and glyph the wave when you're diving it so you have more time. But otherwise, it was a pretty interesting fight. Cool. Oli's very close to yours. It's going to be a big item for him, especially because he's got... No, he didn't go all in for the catapult. Because he's maxing Light Strike Array, the yours is going to be pretty big. Pretty strong combo. Nat's got the tome. He's used it. Level 6 on that. Is everyone 6? Yep, everyone is 6 now. Quite a gap between the mid laners and everyone else. They are 3 levels ahead.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world.
Net worth is very close. Slight lead for the Radiant, but nothing major.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself.
Brexx really doesn't like getting missed coil early, does he?
Has he never done that early?
He always maxes the Curse of Avernus fully. But I prefer to get missed coil. The only time I've seen Abaddon playing the pro scene though is support, so...
It's usually pos 5.
And then they do max missed coil, but that's different to pos 3, so... I guess pos 3 wants to be able to man up and fight, but I just feel like missed coil is so good. Maybe you should max that over the shield. They are going on Noodle's top. He's a fairly tanky hero. Oh, Belial's here as well. Inkswell. Inkswell's Roidz. Gonna be the stun. There's an air blast coming out. I don't think it's gonna land on anyone. It does hit Belial in the face and actually just lightly dusts Roidz. Nat's thinking, can I go in? But he's a cautious player. Tim does have his ult, so he needs to be very careful. Tim holding a infused raindrops is very clever, especially when you've got Nyx in the game. You've got to be careful. I think Nat's he's a very safe, clever player. He's not going to go in when he doesn't know if there's a sentry there. Oh, the Tide is just TPing back. Nat doesn't get the right click, so he's just going to go straight into the stun on Roidz, but they don't have a way to catch him. And Roidz has gone phase boot Slark, so he's got that extra mobility. He doesn't really have any items, Roidz. Is he bringing something in? No. There's a fight breaking out top. Inkswell. He's going to kill Nat. A lot of damage onto Nat. Out comes the Ravage, hits 4 people. And the AA Blast and the Lina. Spectre's come in as well. Veterans here on the scene. Belial, he's been used up by Oli. Light Strike Array. He's going to go down. Ross is here. He's trying to put as much damage as he can. He tries to go into Veteran, but I don't think that's a good choice because Veteran, he's not that squishy. He now gets stunned by Drekkon, but he's still trying to get damage onto Veteran. Now he's trying to put damage onto Noodles, but Brexx is keeping him alive. It's not quite enough. Brexx does have a point in Mist Coil, but he can't keep Ross alive. So a great fight from the Radiant. Awesome Ravage into the AA Blast.
Happening top lane.
Top lane is just insane. Lane of pain, honestly. But this is really good for Veteran because he's managed to turn up to a couple of fights. He's got the drums early so that he can, fight. And he's picked up some kills from it, hasn't he? Or 5-0-2. That's a really good position for Spectre this early on. I think if Ross was there just a little bit earlier, they could have turned the fight. But he turned up a bit late and he went on Spectre. Not an easy target to kill. Right. Nat is under a sentry. Roidz is also invis. Roidz has pinged him, so he knows. Right, they're both invis.
Nat just dumped a ward on top of the sentry.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to get dewarded. I mean, okay, they're pinging it. They've got 1 minute to do it, so...
I mean, Roidz found it with his Slarkness.
Dire's middle
Oh yeah,
tower
just
is
by
all
existing.
over the world.
Yeah.
Being attacked.
Slark's got that sixth sense that he can detect when there's a ward. I mean, I can't wait till the patch where they just put a exclamation mark above his head, like Solid Snake, when there's a ward. So he doesn't even need to work it out. We'll buff Lerma, our players. What's Dan going to build on Ty? Deso, I hope. Echo Saber. Oh, he's going Mech and Blink. Come on.
No, that's not Nullifier. Come on.
Nullify, yeah, Nullify Tidons are huge. It's a bit of a fight top. Tim, you're out of position. Gets lightly dusted by the AA blast, but shielded as well. He's going to be fine.
Lightly dusted, as opposed to.
It's just a sprinkling.
Yeah, as opposed to smack bang in the face.
It's a little powdered sugar. Yeah.
It is like a powdered sugar debuff, isn't it? Noodles are just running under the tower. He could not care less. Ollie's here as well. Where is Ross? Ross is TP'd in. Top lane. It's all kicking off again.
I haven't done a bit. Bot.
Yeah, forget this lane. I'm out.
It's the wrong lane, guys.
Roidz is just farming a little bit. He doesn't have a farm item, I've noticed. He is going Echo Saber. Is that right? Yeah, he is. They know he's here. Nat doesn't quite get the stun off. A lot of tipping on Nat. They've got a bit of a toxic relationship, Roidz and Nat.
Yeah.
Very love-hate. Noodles just farming away with his Soul Ring Arcane Boots, which he definitely didn't need. I don't know why he went Soul Ring. He still doesn't have Gush.
Oh.
Why have you still not got Gush? AA Blast misses everyone. Unfortunately, tower is probably going to go down because the Radiant, they left it. No! Noodles just like, I want half the gold. So half the gold for his team, half the gold for their team. That's how it works, by the way. I only found that out recently. Dire just running into the Radiant Triangle. Nat, he's a bit out of position, but he was fairly fast. Had the last bit of the rune. He's now going to be leashed up. Nice double stun. He's going to be fine. I think he slowed quite a lot. His 5 Dire heroes mid. Ollie's going to wander mid. Ollie's got Ether Lens and has queued up another Ether Lens. He really wants that cast range. Right, Noodles has just TP'd right in. He couldn't care less. I guess he's max Kraken Shell because it's very good against Viper because you just keep purging off the debuff. Dire take yet another tower. There might be a fight here. The Radiant are very low. Out comes the Ravage. It connects 4 people. Just the range. Veteran, he's popped his ult as well. Spectre's in there trying to go onto Belial. Tim, he's got the ult on Oli, but do they have the damage to go on him? No one is clicking Oli. Why is no one clicking Oli? Brexx is. Finally, they take Oli down. Tim, the massive heal. Did you see that? Ross is on an ultra kill. How are we already on an ultra kill? That's insane. And they missed the last stroke of fate. But wow, just... I really thought the Radiant were going to win that team fight. It was so quick. I didn't even realize what happened. I'm going to do an instant replay of that. That was insane. It was so fast. I think we've caught the whole team fight here. Yeah, we'll see it all if you've got the stream open. Radiant are not in a good position. They take a lot of damage. They use the Ravage, but Roidz immediately dispels it. They land the AA Blast, and they have the Spectre ult. But Tim, he gets the ult on Oli, and no one cancels it. Look at Tim. He channels his entire ult, goes to 1 HP, but then gets a double Brain Sap with the Grimstroke, and heals all the way back to nearly full. That's a really good combo. Yeah, that was an awesome fight for the Dire. They're going to be happy after losing a fight top. The net worth is now very close. Radiant are still winning in net worth, actually, despite being behind on 5 kills. But Ross is happy with the ultra kill. AA Blast hits 2, but only 2. Oh no, it sprinkles Ross as well.
They know the now.
They know and they're not healing. Oh, thank you, Void. Big production value. They're ready to combo Tim. But Brexx, he just dispels it. But another stun comes out. Roidz is in, he's trying to go on Oli, but he doesn't have a lot of damage at the moment. That's the problem with Slark. Takes a few items to get damage. Roidz is like, yeah, I'm leaving. But if they can kill Oli, that's going to be good. Ollie's like, fuck you, Tim, but Tim's fine. And that's going to be a kill for the Dire. Ooh, Dire putting some pressure on the Radiant. They're going to go back to Rosh. Another AA Blast. But they're going to be fine.
Oh! The A Blast got the Roshan.
Oh, yeah. So it's...
it.
Yeah,
timing.
that's true. AA Blast did steal the kill. Well, that's nice for his team. They get the gold. Pretty nice steal from Drekkon. He's going to be happy with that. Yeah, you see Brexx. You're not killing Brexx. Brexx actually went straight mech before even getting Arcane Boots, so he really wanted to get the mech up early. I was thinking about rushing Pipe first, maybe, when you're playing against AA, but I guess Guardian Boots is always good. The Radiant are still very strong. They're actually still leading in net worth. A nice stun from Nat. He's pretty huge with his stuns. More stuns. The A-Blast lands, so Brexx can't heal at all. The mech from Brexx also did absolutely nothing. Ross is still pretty strong. Ross gets a kill, but I think he's going to go down now. Out comes the Laguna Blade. Doesn't get the kill. He tries to force-staff himself away, but he doesn't. So that's going to be a kill for Oli. 513 gold. But Roidz was getting a little bit of free farm in the meantime.
I'll take that.
Nether Shield for Oli, that's quite nice.
Very nice item.
A lot of the it seems a lot of the damage for the Radiant is actually coming from Lena at the moment. So in the last fight, well, the big fight mids, they didn't have her because of their other problem of they're not very good at stopping Bane.
Yeah, that was the problem. Tim in that fight was like right in the middle of the entire enemy team and thought, I'm gonna ult.
Yeah.
And the only way to cancel it was they tried to kill him, but they can't kill him quick. Spectre's damage is not high.
They'd used Impale quite early. They'd used Ravage, and I'm like, oh dear.
Yeah.
hold on, we're cold feet. He'll be stunned in a second. Don't worry.
Yeah, by the time it's already over.
Yeah.
And I love the double brain sap. That was awesome. That's 800 magic damage turned into health. So he probably healed about 600 from that. 600 or 700. Did he say restart? That couldn't have been a restart. Oh no, rip new PC. I hope it's not a new PC. That would be sad if it's already a rip. What's going to happen now? This game has so many fights. I love it. I want to see more. Give me more fights. Okay, they're actually in completely different lanes, I've noticed. So they're avoiding each other.
They can each get tier 1 each.
Yeah, I guess.
Trade is the word I was looking for. Trying to rack my brain there.
Oh, an exchange. Exchange of towers.
Yeah. I can
A gentleman's agreement.
Yeah. How many other synonyms for trade are there? Probably not.
Hold on, let me get it up.
Oh, yes. This is what we need our analyst for. The English language. Oh, but here come the TP spot. Yeah, they're full committing the Radiant. Big Ravage! Are they going to kill Roidz? Roidz has got the Aegis though, so he's going to be like, well, yeah, I'm going to go and do as much damage as I can before I die. Noodlz, he's been ulted by Viper. I'm not sure if that's the right target. Nat, he's doing as much as he can to Tim. Tim is just going to try and hide in the core Shadow Amulet. Roidz has died, and he's brought back to life, but he's already on half HP. I can't get the whole fight in the screen. It's going on all over the place. Roidz tries to get out, but he doesn't, so I think that's going to be the only kill. But there was a buyback from Noodlz. I'm not sure why he brought back having already used Ravage and TP'd into the lane, because he can't really get there. Tim is hiding behind a tree. They did quite a lot of damage to Nat. Out comes the stun from Oli. Tip of the edge of the Light Strike Array. Nat's just running in. They're trying to kill Ross. I think Ross is fine. He got Brexx to defend him, or maybe not. Ross is trying to stand his ground. He's been hit by the cold feet. They're trying to heal him. Out comes the Air Blast. He is finally going to go down. Nice kill. The Radiant are going to chase for more. Belial's like, I'm out of here. See ya. Nope. Nice heals from Oli. They do actually have something to cancel. A huge stun. And that's going to be another kill for the Radiant. And now they're going to run.
Buy back on Tide and walk back to the fight. There you go.
It worked somehow.
You get there.
But the Dire didn't leave. They kind of just stood there, like waiting for the enemy to run into them. They thought they could get a pick off, like by hiding behind the trees, but it didn't work. And I agree. I think Oli should be going for Aghanims. I feel like going Ether Lens is a weird Lena item. I guess his team need the stun, so fair enough. But going Linken's on Lena, does he really need Linken's that badly? I mean, I know there's Bane in the game, etc., but Oli's the most fed in the game. I'd like to see him build a damage item rather than defensive. Like, I feel like if Oli's dying, it's not because he didn't build defensive items, it's because he's out of position.
Yeah, his team's not got too much to help him though.
Oh, maybe.
No.
Oh, they've got the Yules. They know he's there. Look at the range of Oli's stun, actually. It's pretty huge. But Brexx, he's keeping Tim alive. And now he goes back into hiding. Not going to work. A blast straight to the face. Tim, he's still trying to keep himself alive. Brexx has another shield for him. Tim is just not dying. They cannot get Tim. He gets the double ult. Noodlz is like, I finally skilled up this ability. I'm going to use it. He's dead. And I think Brexx is going to go down too as Brexx uses ult. No, he hasn't. Okay, they find a kill on that. Ross with his long range attack. So they might find a kill on Tide. Maybe not. He's used the Arcane Ring. Purging everything off constantly with the Kraken Shell. God, this Kraken Shell, very good ability against their team. It's so hard for me to tell who is winning these fights. Okay, Dire won that fight. The Ink Swell, yes, it does land on Noodlz. TP is denied. And now Ross is here. He's broken the Kraken Shell. So he's going to die. Noodlz has a very run-in playstyle, doesn't he? But he didn't have to waste Ravage, so that's
I'm sorry,
something.
he does not run. He walks.
But waddles in. Kind of just casually strolls into the enemy. Right, Roidz is going to fight a Spectre who's 2 levels higher, and he's thinking, shall I? And he just goes for the cheeky creep deny. I love it. But you can't fight a Manta Spectre, not at this point. You need a couple more levels. The Radiants still have the lead despite being behind on kills. I guess that's a testament to their farming, which is pretty good. Spectre in the lead. This is why I don't like Slark against Spectre. Spectre's biggest problem is Spectre sucks at farming, but so does Slark. So you can't out-farm the Spectre because you're both bad at farming.
For my coffers.
Whereas you pick maybe Naga Siren against Spectre or Anti-Mage, and you maybe are just going to have so many items more than the Spectre that you just win that way. He has gotten a Silver Edge, literally first item Silver Edge, so he really wants to kill Spectre, but I don't feel like you need to prioritize that.
It's good for Tide as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true, that's true. Good point. I guess how much does that remove from Tide? 48?
And to be honest,
50.
Reasonable against Lina, so...
Well, it removes Fiery Soul, I guess, but she's not gonna
witches have move speed. Which
oh yeah, true, removes some move speed, yeah. Drekkon doing a bit of dewarding. Runs into Brexx. That's not who he wants to see. Brexx with Inkswell. He gets silenced. Now he can't do anything. And that's like, here, lose some mana. But I hear a pounce. Roidz, he's got the break onto Noodlz, but he has no way of killing Noodlz. This guy has Guardian Greaves, he is tanky. Stun comes out from Oli, but you've got Brexx for the Dispel. Oh well, the Dire found a kill. That's good for them. Veteran is just farming it up in the other lane. He's gone for Basher. It's quite weird to build a Basher, do you think, and then just leave it on Spectre? I don't know. Or maybe that is good. Yeah, this is the first game.
Bash.
You can't bash with illusions, can you? Or can you?
Can
illusions bash?
I don't
Question, I feel
think
like it should be
so.
a no answer.
I don't feel like illusions can bash because
Yeah, because I feel like that would be OP, wouldn't it?
I kind of feel like that too. But
Like, I'm pretty sure you can't, but I'll be very surprised if you could, honestly.
if you can, then I have not understood the way illusions work. It just feels like an odd item to build. Spectre's ready to go, of course. They ping Belial. A blast. They're trying to go on Roidz. Roidz taking a lot of damage. He gets shielded. Out comes the Ravage. Hits a lot of the team. Roidz, he force-staffs himself in and pops the BKB. He's trying to do a lot of damage. Veteran finally turns up, but it might be too late, and he's trying to kill Tim. There's already some kills happening. Look at Ross. He is huge. Drekkon manages to hide. That's going to go down. This is a slaughter. They do find Tim, however. Actually, maybe it's not as bad as it seems. They don't manage to kill Roidz, so that's the problem. They popped a lot onto Roidz, and he just got shielded by a Baden. Managed to get away. In fact, Roidz is more of a distraction here. You shouldn't really be focusing Roidz. He doesn't do a lot of damage. You really should be focusing the Viper. Roidz is going in pretty hard, but he knows Brexx is behind him. Shield, heal. No, he's going to be fine. Abaddon, he's also got the Essence Ring. Thank you, Elliot, in chat. Ross, he force-staffs himself in again. That's not what Hurricane Pike's for. But oh well, he's going to use it that way. They've got the root on Veteran. Veteran's going to go down. Oli pops the Lincolns on him, but it's too late. I feel like if Oli had Aghanims, he might actually have been able to kill the Slark a couple of times. That 900 pure damage, pretty big, especially if you got the Spell Amp talent as well. They hit the AA Blast. They do manage to get a Baden. He does have a pipe, though. No, he's going to go down. Okay, so they get a kill in return. Again, look at this. Look at the game score. 19 kills to 27. The Radiants still have the lead.
I know. Like, what is happening? Jesus.
Roidz is fairly poor, I guess. I think it will be scary when he finally gets some items. I think this is why I don't like Silver Edge. You pay 6,000 gold for barely any stats. That's why I don't like it first item. No, we were wondering if illusions can bash. We had a discussion about it.
They can't.
We weren't saying Abyssal is good on Spectre or not. It's just getting a Basher and then upgrading, going something else. It feels like, do you need the early Basher on Spectre? Because it doesn't seem like something you'd need on that hero. Maybe you should go for... I don't even know, though. I've forgotten what items are good on Spectre. Skadi is quite a commitment. BKB is an odd item for Spectre, do you not think? Or is it because of Viper? You need to get rid of Viper. Maybe that's the case. Roidz has gone in. He's found Veteran. He's taken quite a lot of damage in return, but Tim's got the ult. They tried to cancel it. They do finally cancel it. It's Veteran going to be okay. He is a tanky hero, But he's got a lot of damage going into him. Belial actually gets the kill. But they kill Roidz, so both cores down. Ross is putting out a lot of damage to Nat. I think Nat's going to be fine. Yes, he is. So it's just a core for core trade. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Silver Edge first item is bad. In my opinion. I know the break is really good, but I feel like you shouldn't make a 6,000 gold item your first item when it does that little damage. Whereas if you had, something else, drums and Sanjin Yasha or Manta or just Diffusal Blade Slark, you'd have a lot more damage. Noodlz is going in. They've got the stun onto Brexx, but Brexx isn't a target one to go on. Ravage, it hits 4 heroes. Brexx immediately dispels it from himself so he can help his team. That's a clever play. He needs to get the pipe on his team. He does pipe Ross. Ross, they also Glimmer Cape him. They put everything on Ross. I think he's still going to go down. He's also completely The Dire just need to run now. I think that's a good play by Brexx, ulting immediately to cancel the Ravage stun, but unfortunately he couldn't save Ross. Tim's now trying to run. Oli, he's found Brexx. Does he have the way to kill him? But Roidz is here. This is bad for Oli. There's the Ink Swell, but he's going for Drekkon. He's like, this is a free kill for me. And then he runs away. He doesn't want to commit for the fight. The Radiant, they're just getting more and more kills. Noodlz actually with a triple kill. And Roidz, he is going to escape. Just gets a free kill on Drekkon.
Yeah, he managed to snake past them and get the kill, but they just didn't care. They killed the rest of his team.
Look at the graph. It's always in Radiant's favour, but it's very up and down. It's a whole mountain range. And a valley as well. A couple of valleys. It's hard to tell who is winning this game, though. I know Radiant have always had the edge, but I feel like Dire have won a lot of fights. So, we'll see. Some more tier 3 neutral items being found. The thing is, the momentum of this game is so high, I don't think it will go as long as an hour. I may be wrong. But like, it does seem to be just fight after fight after fight.
Yes.
Eventually one team will just be dead for too long.
But which side? Dun dun dun.
We'll see. I think if Radiant win the next 2 fights, they'll win the game. But if Dire win the next few, then we'll have a very close game. I mean, Ross is still pretty strong after not having a good lane. He has done well. You know, he's got 18 kills. That's a lot of kills. Over half his team's kills by a long way, actually. Whereas his Roid's only on 4-3-7. Oh yeah, Toby made a good point. Why do you need to rush Silver Edge when you've got Viper on your team? You literally have a built-in break. That's a good point.
More break. Just chain the breaks, break longer.
You don't need to rush the break though, I feel like.
No, I don't think it's necessary.
Spectre has the Aegis, so that's quite nice. Roidz is just running straight in. They know he's there. They've even pinged him. I think he knew that they could see him as well.
He knew he was there.
Yeah, I don't know what items you build on Slark, to be honest. I like Slark Diffusal, but because Diffusal's like quite cheap and quite a lot of damage early on. There was a smoke on the Dire. They know Roidz is there. They pinged him. I don't think Noodlz knew that Brexx was there, but he does blink in and cancel the smokes, so now there's more pings going out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Run, little bottom tower. Run.
Oli did a little bit of split pushing. That's well played by him. He's got the cheese, and he's nearly got Ags. So Oli did go back for Ags eventually. That's good.
The Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself. What a brave tower.
I don't know why I have so many viewers. I don't think I've ever had this many viewers. That usually happens on the weekend in-house, but obviously the Friday one, the Wednesday, what? Friday? I wish it was Friday. The Wednesday in-house is more popular. I know, sorry. It's obviously because Ben's here commentating.
Yeah, it makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, also, just to add to the previous discussion, business transaction.
Business transaction. Is that what the synonym says?
Yeah.
We've got exchange and transaction.
All the other ones were shit.
Oh, okay.
Bargaining, merchandising.
Merchandise.
trafficking.
They merchandised. They
That's the
merchandised for that tower, man. Right, I feel like both teams are desperate to fight, but they can't find each other.
Dire's middle tower is
That's the problem. They're like, we'll go here. Okay, we'll go here. Okay, then we'll go here. Okay, then we'll go here. One day they'll cross paths. Maybe. Oh, another D ward. 237 gold for D wards. Only 34 minutes into the game. That's a lot of gold. That's like 3 sentries in gold if you get 1 D ward. Look at that gold.
This area has been dewarded like 20 times this game.
Oh yeah. How about this ward as well? Why did Tim hit his own sentry?
That Tim died. Oh, no, that's not my team. I'm dying.
Oh, Tim hit his own sentry once for some reason.
Ross TPing back to defend now, so I guess the Dire are going to back off.
Yeah.
They've stopped their hunt. They've decided they. Oh no, but Radiant have gone for a smoke.
This
Only
is
a 3-man smoke.
Okay. This is like the calm before the storm. The game was super hectic, and now it's really slowed down. While everyone just kind of farms, doesn't really do anything. Oli is top on net worth, but he has built a lot of defensive items.
He's got the Ags now there.
That's pretty big. Did he go for the spell amp talent? Yes, he did. So his Ags does 1,000, nearly 1,100 pure damage. Nat, he's found Belial. Belial is completely by himself. This may be a kill. Belial turns back pretty quick. Out comes the damage. Nat, he's got the Yours, guaranteed stun. Noodlz blinks in, and that's going to be a kill. But it's only a kill on a support, nothing more. Not a full team fight, which they're hoping for. And Dire are like, well, we lost Belial, but who cares? We're taking your tower anyway. Belial was a distraction.
Space created.
Out comes Drekkon's ult. AA blast. Does a bit of damage, but they don't care. They're like, we've taken your tower, we're going back. But Oli putting some pressure on the mid tower. They've also got Glyph. God, this game has become really slow after a hectic game. Can you just fight, guys? Come on.
Just, you know, click each other. Click your spells. We don't want to see this.
I don't think you want to fight without Belial, though, because his ult is contributing a lot to these team fights.
Nat was on the hunt there and just walked like directly next to Tim, who was also invisible. Neither of us could see each other.
Now Ross is TP'd back. They can't kill Brexx because Brexx is like the tankiest person ever. They've got to be careful, Roidz. Are they going to get Roidz here? They're going to full Ravage for Roidz and pop the A blast. Lina ult. Roidz is just dead. I mean, yes, Abaddon's fine because he's Abaddon. He's popped his ult early to try and cancel the stun. Veterans now get in. They're like, yeah, we need to full commit for this. Out comes Inkswell, but Brexx doesn't go in, so it doesn't stun anyone. Belial's trying to run. They don't have any vision under the tower. Ross, he's popped his ult. He's doing a lot of damage. He's going to kill Nat. Okay, never mind. Pretty strong. Buyback from Roidz. Belial does go down. They're trying to put some damage onto Spectre. He doesn't have the Aegis anymore. Roidz has just gone in after his buyback. He's got to be careful. He's going to die again. Oh, if he dies again, this will be bad. We don't have the Gloom Blade ready. There's another buyback. More buybacks. We've got Belial buyback. We've got Nat buyback. And I think everyone's just going to retreat.
There are enough buybacks so everyone's walked away.
Yeah, good fight for the Radiant because they managed to find Roidz.
Van straight away. The pure damage of Gunnar just cut through him. There was no Slark left.
It's literally half of his HP from Gunnar Blade. He's not tanky at all on the Slark.
I think that's probably why he's opting for the Skadi next. Try and live through.
Again, that's Silver Edge for you, isn't it, though? 6,000 gold with 12 strength. That's all you get from it. Skadi, 25 strength and 250 HP, I think, something like that. So you're just a lot tankier if you build that way. This is a really good game, really intense, really close. Radiant have always had the lead, but it's never been too much, to be honest. I'm surprised that Dire have done so well in the team fights, seeing as they have no way to engage and they just have to react to the Ravage. But I guess Brexx is doing a really good job. He instantly pops his ult to cancel the Ravage, and then he starts shielding people, pipe. He's a very good counter-engage hero. And Brexx is pretty good at Abaddon, so... They know where Roidz is, they pinged him, but I think the Dire can see because... oh no, they couldn't? Could they not see that? No, I don't think they could. I thought they could see Noodlz, but nighttime vision is really, really poor. And now they've broken on an illusion.
Oh, he switched up his build. Ross did have another fire queued for him to go, but he's opted not to go for that because I wasn't really sure what the nullifier was for.
He's going late game Zanj Yasha.
Yeah.
Nullifier's pretty good against Abaddon. It continually removes his shield.
That's on his team though.
Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe the other team could build one, but there's no need for him to get it.
Ollie's just got the Asher and Kaya on him.
Ollie loves...
Dash.
Oh, they've got the ult on Spectre. Do they have the damage to kill him? Ross has gone in. The Ravage, it gets 5 heroes with the Ravage. Ollie's, oh, it just deletes Ross. Ross is already gone. This is looking bad for the Dire. They're just going to have to run. The Ags was definitely the right call. Roidz gets stunned. Is he going to get out? Shield as well. He leaps. Veteran uses his Haunt just to get the kill. Definitely worth it. Belial isn't going to manage to TP out. And Brexx is on the run. He doesn't have his ult. 13 seconds. He's definitely going to go down. There's too much damage here. And that's going to be a really good fight for the Radiant. The score is now equal 30-30, but there is still a 13k gold difference.
Rushing up for 2 minutes, so they're just going to push what they've got, because there's no Slark for 80 seconds now. And Brexx back in the last fight as well?
Buyback status. No, he's got buyback.
Okay.
No, yeah. I think that's just a Abaddon versus Tide, isn't it? 5-man Ravage is pretty good, and as much as Abaddon can save people, the Ravage into Lina just unloading all her damage, you can instantly kill a target, and if you instantly kill Ross, it's pretty good. And in fact, Dire had the Bane ult going on, and they got quite a lot of damage on Spectre, but then Ravage.
Why does Oli have the cheese in his stash right now?
Because he's saving it for later. He's maturing it. He's maturing the cheese.
It's maturing it.
When it's matured, it heals more.
Who doesn't have the doesn't have Aegis, so maybe
Nah.
No, we'll put it in the stash.
Oli loves Kaya.
Not even in the backpack. He's got his backpack mango.
Oh, the ult onto Tim. It's nearly his entire HP. Oli just 2 shots Tim. Feels bad, Tim.
The spell lamp that Oli's got is huge now with his Yasha and Kaya, the Timeless Relic, and his Talon.
Oh, I understand why he built Yasha and Kaya now. Because he's really just trying to stack as much spell amp as possible.
Yeah.
Maybe against Lina you just need to build HP. Oh dear. Poor guy. Poor Tim. He was so far away and he got Laguna Bladed from his entire HP. What can you even do against that? Stand even further away is probably the answer.
Alright. I want to see Refresher out for money now for the double Laguna Blade.
He can probably kill anyone in the game. I mean, Viper's only got 2,300 HP. That's the problem with playing against Lina. Yes, you're fairly tanky. You've got corrosive skin. You've got magic resist from Pipe. You've got Black King Bar. You know, you've got all these tanky things. But when you don't have a lot of raw HP, you just die. Lina's just like, I don't care about your BKB. Don't care about your magic resist. I'm just going to press R and you're dead. And then Spectre can clean up.
Ollie's put the cheese in his backpack now. His backpack is literally just like snacks.
The snack pack.
Cheese and mangoes.
At least he's carrying it around now when he was carrying mangoes
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
That's quite nice. Maybe they should rename the backpack the like picnic basket, and you can take out all these snacks, have a little feast.
I get the cosmetic. And you're like,
Yes. When you take it out, it like you see the character pulling it out of a bag, unwrapping it, the tinfoil. Oh,
Amazing.
Noodles. He's got his Blink Dagger ready. I don't think they're going to go on him. No, they're playing a little bit careful. Roidz sees him. He pings him. He's very far away from his team. But he does manage to get out, and they are going to converge towards him. Yeah, Lunchbox. That's a good name, Toby.
I want to get like the custom animation so that, you know, my mangoes look like Snickers.
That's going to be like it's going to be a promotion. You know, remember the tournament that was streamed where the tangos were Kit Kats?
Yes.
Do you remember when the tangos were Kit Kats?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, you can do something like that. Different paid cosmetics for your rename.
Can my bottle be Mountain Dew, please?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll do one.
If you pick which doctor, it's a Capri Sun. Like,
Oh, instead of a salve, he takes out a Capri Sun and starts drinking it. That'd be amazing. Puts the straw in. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Ben knows. But like, it takes him an extra 3 seconds because he's.
Sorry, Roshan. At the time we're talking.
Oh no, Capri Sun, guys. This is important. He has to pierce the hole, and sometimes he misses though. It takes some time.
2 cheeses now, one on Tide, one on Lina, and an Aegis.
You can stack cheese, but there is a 40-second cooldown on them.
Yeah.
Can you rearm cheese with Tinker? I don't think so. Maybe Refresher Orb. You can double cheese. Surely Refresher Orb refreshes cheese, right? I mean, it refreshes basically everything.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
I'm not super useful, but
Yeah, big HP. Think how much health you have. Oli, I think, he's eaten his Ags. He's consumed the Ags, and now he's going for Octarine Core. It does give you some magic resistance now. 10% magic resist.
he just wants the Laguna Blade faster.
Oli is very, very fed this game. I don't know why the AA Blast went in, but I mean, Ollie's outfarmed everyone this game. He's played Lina so well.
I mean, it's the thing that I said, I think at the start. Oh, hold on.
Oh, they found Ross. He just needs to ult him and he'll kill him. He's waiting for the right amount. Okay, Fossey's gone in. Roidz is here. He's kept himself alive with the Yours, but I think he's going to go down. Do they have the vision for him? They do. They've broken his linkers, but he 4-staffs away. He's so fast. There's a lot of damage to Ross. But Ross is being spam healed by Brexx. Nice stun coming out from Nat. Nat is just hiding in his little hidey hole. Burrowed underground. They've killed Lena, though. That's a big kill. Out comes the Ravage. We've got the Aghanims on Noodlz. Veteran doing a lot of damage to Ross. Ross is still alive, doing what he can. He's going to go down. I don't think anyone can stop Veteran now. Drekkon just pops a melee range ult. Doesn't actually land on anyone. Doesn't matter. Doesn't need to. And Roidz, he's going to run away again. That's all too familiar story. The big gush. Gush Ags. Roidz just can't stay in the fight long enough.
No,
he really
can't. Stand
can't.
and fight people. What I was about to say before that started was that they didn't have the catch to get Oli, but they have the catch for Oli when he walks into them and they're coming on.
Who has a meteor hammer? Or did I just make that up?
Nyx
Oh, Nyx
has
does.
it.
All right. Nah, obviously not.
Yeah.
Right, Ross once again flickers into the
buyback.
enemy team. That is an instant dieback. It may be GG. I really don't like... Sorry, Roidz, but you tried to play the best you could. I don't think Slark was the pick for your team. You just couldn't stand up to these fights.
Whoa! Abaddon loses.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh my god. We jinxed it.
Maybe he doesn't need to be insta-banned every time now. But he still will. I think he should be. I don't know why they didn't ban him, but... No, I don't think Slark's good here at the moment. Now they can just go in. They know there's no Ross. Look at Noodlz being also tanky. He's got a cheese as well. They're never going to bring him down. Big A blast. Hits 2 people. Square in the face. A was a really good pick this game. Doesn't always work out. You got the Abyssal Blade on Veteran. So he's pretty strong. He's got the Aegis. It's going to finally be a GG. Only a 46-minute game in the end. But there were a lot of fights. 36 kills to 32. There is a buyback on Roidz, but I don't think Roidz can go in. He gets dusted straight away. Noodlz, he's just in the middle of the fight. Oli has his ult ready. Goodbye, Brexx.
Jesus.
Oli didn't actually get the Octarine Core in time, so he's going to have to wait for his ult to come back. Oli doesn't right-click hard, doesn't need to this game. All he needs to do is stun and presses R, and he wins the game. And that's all he's done. It's exactly what he needs to. Good build from Oli, good play. Veteran played a very good Spectre, nice and safe, got lots of farm, turned up to fights very early. What did the score? He ended up going 12, 3, and 15. And I mean, now it's just a bit of a farm fest under the tower. And yeah, I think Dire played really well, but in the end, the Radiant draft was just superior. Much better team fighting.
The AA pick was really good. Like,
Yeah, Drekkon played a very good AA because AA
he
can be
landed
food.
a lot of ults.
He did, and he used them very well. Like, he waited for the tide, immediately put them in, made sure he hit the key targets. AA is a hero who can very easily just feed and feed and feed, but he didn't. I mean, he died 8 times, but he didn't die too many times. And yeah, he got a lot of ults off. So well played, Drekkon. Well, well played everyone on the Radiant team. It was a really fantastic game. Lots of good team fighting. Ross came back really well from a pretty rough start against Oli. And yeah, it's not really Roidz' fault, but I feel like his team's draft just wasn't quite there. Like Ben called out instantly, they have absolutely no catch apart from Tim ulting someone, which then gets cancelled instantly by Ravage. So